See, the next theorem is, you can take this as theorem, take this. Theorem is like this: the number of coplanar couples are equivalent to a single couple whose moment is same as algebraic sum of the moments of the individual couples. That is the theorem. The number of coplanar couples are equivalent to a single couple whose moment is equal to the algebraic sum of the moments of the couples. Algebraic sum of the moments of the couples. Theorem important. The resultant of number of coplanar couples is again a couple. We prove this. The resultant of number of coplanar couples is a couple. What is moment of that resultant couple? It is same as algebraic sum of the moments of individual couples. Theorem is like this. First you draw this, I explain the proof. Suppose this is a couple, PP is one couple. Consider number of couples. Consider another couple, QQ and RR, so on. You know that couples are denoted by order pairs. PP, QQ, RR, etc. N number of couples are there. Draw this first. PP, QQ, RR be the number of couples. They are in the same plane. What does theorem states? Anybody? What does theorem states? The resultant of all these couples is same as a single couple. What is moment of that couple? Resultant couple. It is equal to moment of the number of coplanar couples. Algebraic sum of the moments of coplanar couples. To prove that, see, the proof is like this. We replace this couple QQ by an equivalent couple XP. Replace QQ by an equivalent couple XP, because see the note here, we can replace one couple by another equivalent couple provided moment of that couple is same, magnitude and in the sense also it is same. So we can replace this couple QQ by an equivalent couple XP. This is important, XP, so that the constituent forces of this couple XP are along this P, along the forces of the couple P. We can replace, because we have altered the force here X, but we kept the arm of the couple same, P, small p. Replace the couple QQ by an equivalent couple XP, so that the forces of the couple are along the forces of the couple PP. Then what do you get? You will get XP is equal to QQ. What is X therefore? Q into Q upon small p. X must be this one. Follow this one. Similarly, replace the couple RR by an equivalent couple YP, so that the forces of that couple YP is along the forces of the couple PP along PP. Right? Along the forces of this couple. We can replace couple RR by YP. So what do you get? YP is equal to R into R. What is Y? Capital R into R upon P. Similarly, we can replace all the n number of couples by like this. Finally, we are left with only this couple. And what is the moment of this couple? Moment of this couple is P plus X plus Y plus etc. into small p. Because what is moment of the couple? Force into perpendicular distance. What is the force constituting the couple now? This resultant couple, X plus Y plus P etc. so on. What is the arm of the couple? That is fixed, small p. So all these couples are replaced by a single couple, and what is that result moment of the resultant couple? It is this. Now it is P plus what is capital X? Q into Q by P plus what is Y? R into R by P plus so on into small p. Correct? Into small p. Therefore it is P into P, Q into Q, R into R plus so on. So we are finally left with only single couple. What is the resultant of that couple? It is algebraic sum of the resultant of the component couples. So the theorem is like this. What does theorem states? The resultant of number of coplanar couples is same as a single couple whose resultant is algebraic sum of the moments of these component couples. That is the theorem. You may get some problems on this. In the problem, we use this one. Again, I give this as a note. It is like this. Number of forces. Suppose n number of forces are there. N number of forces reduced to a couple if the resolved part, algebraic sum of the resolved parts of number of forces along any two perpendicular direction vanishes. 0. But the moment of the number of forces is not 0. What is the condition for n number of forces to reduce to a couple? Algebraic sum of the resolved parts along any two perpendicular direction vanishes separately, but moment of the number of forces about any point in their plane is not 0, because moment of the couple is not 0 always. It is constant. What is the moment of the couple? P into P. It is not 0. Now we use that one to solve some problems here. First you complete a proof of this. Now taken this one. Now you take this. Replace the couple PP Now I explain the proof of this. First you draw these three. Now taken this one. Now proof starts from here. Replace the couple PP by an equivalent couple XP X comma P. Couple is denoted by order pair. Replace the couple QQ. What have you taken? You have taken QQ on there, no? QQ. Replace the couple QQ by an equivalent couple XP so that forces constituting the couple are along the forces of the couple PP. Therefore, Take this. Therefore, xp is equal to qq. X is this. Q into q upon p. Again replace the couple RR, capital R, comma, small r. Take up to this one, x is qq upon p. Up to that, replace the couple RR by an equivalent couple yp, capital Y, comma p. So that the forces of the couple are along the forces of the couple PP, along the forces of the couple PP. Therefore, Y into P is R into R. Y is R into R upon P. R into R upon P. Y is R into R upon P. Similarly, we replace all the couples. And finally we are left with a single couple whose moment is equal to p plus x plus y plus etc. into small p. What is moment of the couple? Force into perpendicular distance. Force into arm of the couple. What is the force of the couple? X plus y plus etc. plus p into small p. But we have x is this, y etc. into p. Take this. It is algebraic sum of the moments of the couples. Algebraic sum of moments of the couples. Completed. Next, take this note. A system of coplanar forces reduces to a couple. If the algebraic sum of their resolved parts along any two perpendicular directions vanishes separately, but the algebraic sum of their moments about any point in their plane does not vanish. A system of coplanar forces reduces to a couple if the algebraic sum of their resolved parts along any two perpendicular direction vanishes separately, but the algebraic sum of their moments about any point in their plane does not vanish. Now see the types of examples that you can expect. First one, take this. ABCD is a square. Capital ABCD is a square whose side is 2 units. Whose side is 2 units in length. Forces small ABCD act along the sides AB, BC, CD, DA, taken in order. And forces root 2p, root 2q act along AC and DB respectively, so that if P plus Q is C minus A, P minus Q is D minus B, the forces are equivalent to a couple of moment A plus B plus C plus D. A plus B plus C plus D. All of you have taken the problem. What is given here? ABCD is a square whose sides is 2 units. So I take ABCD is a square, sides 2 units. Small ABCD act along the sides AB, BC, CD in the order D. Small a, B, C, D are the forces. And forces root 2p act along AC. Root 2p. Root 2 into p. And along DB. It is root 2 q. Now show that if P plus Q is C minus A, P minus Q is D minus B, forces are equivalent to a couple of moment of A plus B plus C plus D. See here the problem is quite straightforward, because in mechanics or in physics always to understand the problem is very difficult. If you understand what is problem, then solution is problem is solved. Understanding the problem is important. It is the problem. It is like this. Forces are acting along this, diagonals, along sides and so on. Now, you know that when the forces reduces to a couple, algebraic sum of resolved parts along perpendicular direction vanishes separately. Algebraic sum of the resolved parts vanishes separately. If you apply that one, you will get P plus Q is C minus A, P minus Q is D minus Q. The algebraic sum of the resolved parts of the forces along AB, because resolved part means it is along to perpendicular direction. Now I choose the direction as AB perpendicular to AB. To find the resolved part, what do we require? We require angle made by the line of action of the forces along that direction. What is the angle made by AB along AB? 0. What is B along AB? 90 degree. What is the angle made by CD? 180 degree. And what is the angle made by this? Minus 90 degree you can take, because it is a downward direction, 270 degree or minus 90. What is the angle made by this force? 45 degree. What is the angle made by this force? Minus 45 degree or 135, is it not 135? This direction, you have to take this angle, 270 plus 45 is, or 360 minus 45. Or you can take minus 135 degree. Minus 135 degree. So we require angle made by the forces here. The algebraic sum of the resolved parts of the forces along AB is A into cos 0 plus B into cos 90 degree plus C into cos 180 degree minus D into cos 90 degree plus root 2p into cos of 45 degree, because this is the direction. Root 2p acts along AC. And what is the angle made by this? What is this angle? I take force as minus root 2q. Minus root 2q cos 135 degree. Correct? 135 degree. It is therefore A minus C plus root 2p into 1 by root 2 minus root 2q into minus 1 by root 2. A minus C plus P plus Q. Take this as 1. This as 1. Then the algebraic sum of the resolved parts of the forces perpendicular to AB. Angle remains same, but in place of cos you have to write sine. See, because what are the resolved parts? F cos theta and F sin theta. Once we have obtained these angles, only you have to replace cos by sine. Perpendicular direction, what do you get? A into sin 0 plus B into sin 90 plus C into sin 180 minus D into sin 90 plus root 2p sin 45 minus root 2q sin 135. So sin 0 is 0, sin 180 is 0. What do you get? B minus D plus root 2p into 1 by root 2 root 2q into sin 135 is also plus 1 upon root 2. Therefore B minus D plus P minus Q. Take this as 2. Now what is given? If the forces reduce to a couple, if the forces or from one end to A minus C plus P plus Q is equal to 0 and B minus D plus B minus Q is equal to 0 implies P plus Q is C minus A, P minus Q is D minus B. Then the forces reduced to a couple. First part. All have followed this one. Only I have taken resolved parts of the forces. While taking resolved parts, angle made by the forces along AB perpendicular to AB important. So I have chosen directions as along AB perpendicular to AB. Along AB, what are the angles made by the forces? Along AB and perpendicular to AB. Suppose from 1 and 2 they are 0. Then what happens? P plus Q is C minus A, P minus Q is D minus B. And you know that resolved parts are 0. Then what happens? Forces reduce to a couple. Therefore, forces reduce to a couple if this is so. But moment you have to find out. First part is like this. Further, what you have to prove? It reduces to a couple of moment A plus B plus C plus D. Moment of the couple also you have to find out. Further, moment of the couple is anybody, what is moment of the couple? How do you find moment of the couple? You can choose any point in the plane of the couple because moment of the couple about any point in the plane is same. So choice is now it is you can have point anywhere in the plane of the couple. I take O is the point where the moment is to be taken. You can choose any point in the plane of the couple because moment of the couple about any point in their plane is same. Now I choose this O as the point where moment is to be taken. Then what is moment of the couple? Algebraic sum of the moments of the forces about this point. To find the moment, two things are required. What is first one? Force and perpendicular distance of line of action of the force from that point. Since it is a square, all the forces are at equal distances from O. What is that distance? What is the side of the square? 2 units. So what is this distance? 1 unit. 1 unit. Further, moment of the couple is we choose center of the square. Center of the square O as the point. O as the point where moment is to be taken. Where moment is to be taken. Moment of the couple is therefore, what is moment of the couple? Algebraic sum of moments of all the forces about O. For that we require perpendicular distance of O from all the forces. Since side of the square is 2 units, each of these forces are at a distance 1 unit from O. What is therefore moment of A about O? First of all, is it positive or negative? Moment of A about O? Anticlockwise positive. So it is A into 1 plus, what about moment of B about O? Positive. C also positive, plus D into 1 plus, how many forces are there? 6 forces are there. What is moment of this root 2p about O? Is 0, because perpendicular distance becomes 0. If you take moment of the force about any point on the line of action of the force itself, it becomes 0. In two cases moment becomes 0. What is the first case? If F itself is 0, moment is 0. If the point is taken on line of action of the force itself, then also moment becomes 0. Why moment becomes 0? Perpendicular distance becomes 0. How should you define moment of the force? Suppose this is there, this is O, it is small p. So we will take capital P. P into small p is the couple. Suppose this O coincides with this point. What happens? This P becomes 0. Therefore, moment of root 2q as well as root 2p about O is 0. Both pass through O. What is therefore moment of the force couple? A plus B plus C plus D. So we have started with a simple problem. Simple because we have not calculated the distance of the line of action of the forces from the point where the moment is taken. That is already known. So this is the solution. Taken this one. I don't know how many of you have followed the solution. Problem was simple, no? It is quite straightforward. First part is take the algebra resolved parts of the forces about two perpendicular directions and choose or take that two are 0 gives this result. First result. Second result, find the moment of the forces. Find the moment of the couple means algebraic sum of the moments of the forces. For that, we have chosen O as the point, center of the square as the point where moment is taken. Next, second problem. Capital ABCD is a square. Capital ABCD is a square whose each side is 2 feet. Whose each side is 2 feet. Along AB, BC, CD and DA. Act forces equal to 1, 2, 8, 5. What does this stand for? Pounds weight. Forces 1, 2, 8, 5. Pounds weight. LB pounds short form. Pounds weight along AC and DB, forces equal to 5 root 2, 2 root 2 pounds weight. Along ACDB, forces equal to 5 root 2 and 2 root 2 pounds weight. So that they are equivalent to a couple. Whose moment is equal to 60 pounds weight. Whose moment is equal to 16 pounds weight. couple whose moment is equal to 16 pounds weight. Two things are there. First part is prove that they are equivalent to a couple. To prove that they are equivalent to a couple, what you want to prove? When the forces reduce to a couple, algebraic sum of the resolved parts along two perpendicular direction vanishes. That is first part. You have to prove that one. Second, find the moment. Usually in the square, we choose the center of the square as the point. You can choose any point. Center of the square as the point, you will get moment as 16 pounds weight. You will take this as exercise. Next problem is, take this. Forces 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, PQ, 6 forces are there. Act along AB, BC, CD, DA, AC, BD, respectively of a square, ABCD. Find the values of P and Q. For the system to reduce to a couple. Find the values of P and Q for the system to reduce to a couple. Find also the moment of the couple. Find also moment of the couple. It is also the same type of problem, isn't it? Exactly same. Square is given. What are the forces? AB 1, BC 2 units, CD 3 units, DA 5 units, and AC, P, BD, Q. What is the problem? Find the values of P and Q so that forces reduce to a couple. When does forces reduce to a couple? Number of forces acting in a plane reduces to a couple. If the resolved parts of the forces, algebraic sum, along any two directions perpendicular vanishes separately, they must be zero separately. First part is prove that forces, find the value of P and Q so that forces reduce to a couple. Resolving the forces along AB and perpendicular to AB. All of you taken the problem? You understand what you have to find out here? Find PQ so that forces reduce to a couple. You know when the number of forces reduce to a couple? When the forces reduce to a couple? Resolved parts of the forces along AB, you have chosen direction as AB and perpendicular to AB. Along AB, perpendicular to AB is 0. Using that, find out PQ, first part. Resolving the forces along AB, perpendicular to AB, we get along AB, it is equal to 1 into cos 0 plus 2 into cos 90 plus 3 into cos 180 minus 5 into cos 90. See, I have taken minus 5. This one important. Can you understand this one? Say, direction of this force 5 acting along DA, it is downwards. If you take the force as along AD, then what happens? Negative it is. So, this AD makes an angle 90 degree. but force acts along DA. Therefore, say I have taken minus 5 force makes an angle 90 degree. Minus 5 cos 90 plus P into cos 35 plus Q into cos 135. What is the angle made by this? Q 135 degree. Correct? 135. It is 1 minus 3 plus P by root 2 minus Q by root 2. Take this as 1. Perpendicular to AB. The result part of the forces perpendicular to AB is replace cos by sin. 1 into cos sin 0 plus 2 into sin 90 plus 3 into sin 180 minus 5 into sin 90 plus P into sin 45 plus Q into sin 135. Therefore, 2 minus 5 plus P by root 2 plus Q by root 2. This is 2. What is the problem? Find PQ so that the forces reduce to a couple. How do you find PQ? You have to equate 1 and 2 to 0. You can understand now this one 1 and 2 to 0. Since the forces reduce to a couple, from 1 and 2 P by root 2 minus Q by root 2 minus 2 is equal to 0 and P by root 2 plus Q by root 2 minus 3 is equal to 0. Now solve this. Therefore, P minus Q is 2 root 2. P plus Q is 3 root 2. Solving. How do you solve? 2P is equal to 5 root 2. So what is P? 5 by root 2. This is the value of P. 5 by root 2. Q is, what is Q? 3 root 2 minus P. 3 root 2 minus 5 by root 2. 6 minus 5. Is it 1 by root 2? 1 by root 2. So, Q is 1 by root 2, P is 5 by root 2. 1 by root 2, 5 by root 2. So what's your conclusion? The forces reduce to a couple if P is 5 by root 2, Q is 1 by root 2. Follow the solution. Forces reduce to a couple if P is 5 by root 2, Q is 1 by root 2. Also prove that, what is the problem? Also find the moment of the couple. How do you find the moment of the couple? Choose the point as this, O, center of the square. Take the moment about center of the square. Center of the square O. moment of the couple is 1 into what is length of the side of the square here? Also find the moment of the couple. It is not given. Length of the side of the square is not given, isn't it? It is not given. A be the side of the square. A units. So we take A is length of the side of the square. A units. 1 into, then what is perpendicular distance? A by 2 plus 2 into A by 2 plus 3 into A by 2 plus 5 into A by 2. And the moment of all these forces about O is in the same sense, positivities. Because see 5, this force, if you apply the force 5 about this point, then rotation is anti-clockwise, positive. And what about moment of these two forces? 0, because they pass through center of the square. So what is this? A plus 2 plus 1, 11 A by 2. If A is the side of the square, then the moment of the couple is 11 A by 2. Is it correct? 11 A by 2 it is 11 A by 2. I have any time to solve one more problem. What is the time now? Value 10. Take this. A, B, C, D, E, F is a regular hexagon. I dictate this problem and solve this in the next video. Take this. Capital A, B, C, D, E, F is a regular hexagon. Forces P, 2P, 3P, 2P, 5P, 6P. Forces P, 2P, 3P, 2P, 5P, 6P act along AB, BC, DC, ED, EF, AF respectively. So that the six forces are equivalent to a couple and find its moment.